Aquarius, welcome to Illuminated Tarot. My name is Jenna. Today I'm here to do your end of June reading as well as some solstice guidance. I'm filming in a different location. I'm on vacation here at my childhood home, really. I spent high school, college down in Clemson, and I spent a many number of years out west. But my parents built their dream home when I was in college, and I've been coming back and forth here for 30 years. So it's a beautiful time of year. I love solstice. It's a time of year where we get to honor the light within and the light that's generated in our family, soul families, right? Whoever we call family. Let's get started, Aquarius. Thank you for tuning in, for sharing this space with me today. We're on Lake Kiwi here. There's a lake behind me. So I hope you enjoyed the view. All right, Aquarius. Let's call in Spirit, and we're going to get some guidance. We're going to take a look at the overall general energy for the end of the month for you, the opportunity, the challenge, and the hidden truth, as well as some key oracle messages from the solstice at the end. Thank you, Spirit, for presiding over this reading for Aquarius today. Okay. What is the Spirit Animal Guidance? Spirit Animal Guidance. Ooh, good news. Good news, Aquarius. I like to see this. You may soon receive an important but very unexpected gift. Accept this with deep respect. Someone has sacrificed a lot to help you open doors and grow. A lot of things will be changing for the better. Turkey. Good news, Aquarius. I like seeing that. We're going to put that in the middle here. Okay. You're going to get some good news at the end of the month. All right, let's go into the tarot. Knight of Cups in the world. Woo! You might have some love coming towards you as you end one chapter and begin a brand new one, Aquarius. For those of you who are looking for love, you got someone bringing it in. You've been going through a period of sadness, so this might be someone coming back around. Let's see. Overall general energy, Spirit. Show me the overall general energy. Sorry, my hair's a little poofy. I've been swimming, y'all, in the lake, in the pool. I've been very, very blessed to be here. This is my happy place. Ooh, the Lovers. This is about an important connection. You could be making a choice in love here at the end of the month, Aquarius. The Devil, the opportunity. Let's clear up some unhealthiness here. There's something unhealthy. Sorry if my light, I have to have a lot of light in front of me to counteract the light behind me, but I was determined to film with a beautiful view behind me here. Knight of Wands. Both of these came out with the strength. The challenge is you could have a situation where it's either the start of something new and there's a lot of fear coming up, or you've been contending with someone that it's. Knight of Wands can be a little unreliable, and I think you might, especially coupled with the Strength card, you could have someone who's sitting in their pride, unwilling to invest more than just a little, or it's you need to be strong enough to understand a situation for what it is. Though, let's look at the hidden truth. Six of Swords, Two of Wands, Seven of Pentacles. Gosh, a lot of people are reevaluating connections at the end of the month here. I'm not surprised, especially with Gemini. We're dealing with the Lovers type season where we're looking at, especially if we're in connections, and we're evaluating whether, does this have the goods? Is this going to actually make me happy? Are we compatible? You know, is it more than just an attraction? Do I want something just casual? Because the Knight of Wands does indicate something that is an opportunity for something perhaps casual. You may be wanting something more. This could be someone at a distance from you where travel is required. We have two cards of travel here. And you might be saying, you know what, do I want to be in a long distance relationship? What's the plan? Let's see. Let's clarify these energies. Wow. And my throat's been fine all day. So you might have some things that you need to speak up about, Aquarius. Ooh, death, rebirth at the bottom. There's some transformation going on here in a situation. Ooh, and maybe some deceptive energies. Let's see, Aquarius. It's going to be a sticky situation. It feels like a sticky situation. Ace of Cups. It's like you're like, can I trust really keeping my heart open here? Lovers. Show me why the Lovers is here. What about this connection? It feels like something is making you feel scared. Let's see, though. You've got good news on the way. What is this good news? Four of Cups, the Magician, Knight of Cups. You know what? If you've been disappointed in someone's inaction, and you've been getting caught up in fear, you may have an opportunity for things to turn back around. You are manifesting a opportunity for love to come toward you. And I do believe it is coming towards you. The question is this healthy love? Let's see. The devil. Why is the devil here? Why is the devil here, Spirit? Oh, I see. Another Lovers. Well, you have double. You could be going back and forth about a connection here. I mean, you are. Two of Pentacles, the World. It's like you've learned a lot about love. You're showing me. I know what unhealthy love feels like, and I know when something isn't right. I don't feel right, and I feel like that's what's going on, but you might be attached to an outcome here or have expectations around something. Whew, wow. I see why there's some instability. You know, we have some instability brought on by whatever is unhealthy here. And it's like you're trying to make an important decision about a connection that you do deem has some elements that are a bit off for you. It's causing some indecision. Clarify the devil here, Spirit. Two of Swords. There might be a little bit of illusion at play here around someone who's kind of a take charge, go-getter, very charismatic, some confusion. Five of Swords. There's some uncertainty about whether you really want to give to this. The good news is I think you have someone coming towards you. You've manifested maybe a new opportunity, but it may be something that might not be a stable connection for you. And you may be deciding, should I entertain this at all right now? Aquarius. The challenge here, the Knight of Wands, Page of Pentacles, King of Wands. Seeing an upgrade in the energy in the Hermit. Boy, Queen of Pentacles. You're trying to stabilize in your sense of self right now. Undetermined right now. It feels like there's a relationship hanging in the balance here. A need to go within and really evaluate. I mean, boy, you have someone you're really attracted to. Why am I saying Gemini? Aquarius. You have someone you're really attracted to. You could be dealing with a Gemini. I don't know why I slipped that out. Someone's coming full speed at you. Spirit, your challenge, though, is Spirit is saying, you need to think on this. Think on this. Think about what has happened. Think about, is this just like, let's just go with the flow kind of vibe? Because that's what this is kind of calling you to do. Like the challenge is if you have someone going in and out, it's creating a toxic pattern. And I think you're the one calling this person out at the end of the month and saying, I've had some time to think. I feel like I've had some time to think about this. I'm a little disappointed in how things have been going. And we need to change this. I feel like you're speaking up. I think that even this person coming back feels good to you, but they're coming back and you have a little bit more certainty around the way you feel things should flow. Yeah, Hermit, Nine of Cups. This person's coming back in a different energy. If you had the opportunity in the past to take a look at what was wrong in a situation, the imbalance, the in and out, the up and down, you're trying to stabilize the energy. And it's going to take a lot of strength for both of you to change out of maybe habitual ways of operating. I do see that the potential is there in this. Let's see, though. There might be just some challenges in just the situation, the way it's set up, external factors. The devil could be anything, but it's like it's creating an imbalance and a need to really go within. The challenge is, are you going to listen? What does your inner being say about this? This is that part of you that is your warning system, right? If there are red flags here, what do they say to you? The hidden truth, the Page of Swords, you're learning. The devil and the Eight of Cups. I feel like you have someone coming back or coming towards you. And it's something that is exciting, fun. It's a thrill, right? There could be a lot of passion. I mean, we have two lovers here, the Knight and the King of Wands. This is a fiery situation. And it's like, ooh, it's like, be careful not to get burned here, because I feel like you could be saying no to an opportunity to maybe get burned yet again. Because we have the Spirit is saying, did you learn from the past here, Aquarius, in the situation? What did you learn? This is the card of enlightenment, coupled with the Hermit, which is the challenge. What did you learn from the past? I feel like you're going to actually turn your back on someone who wants to come back or create an unhealthy situation for you. Maybe the good news here is that you're saying sayonara, and it's hard to turn our back on this person. It feels as though they have some sort of, maybe in the past, some sort of control over you because of the attraction. And it's like you've now kind of gained a different perspective. You are reevaluating this person and saying, you know what? They may be showing up in unhealthy ways in themselves. When we see the Devil twice, this is someone that may have a toxic energy about them. And you might be saying, you know what? I love this person, but I love myself more. I'm not going to choose this again. You could be getting, this feels like a test, Aquarius. It does. It feels like a test from the universe. Are you really going to walk away from something that's unhealthy for you? Even though it looks good, smells good, feels good, it might not be stable for you. What you want to build long term. All right? Yeah. Queen of Cups, what does your heart say? It's like you need to, this time, bring your mind into it, not just lead with your heart. You need to lead with your head. It's the combination where we make wise choices, and we also listen to our hearts. This person, it feels like they're at a physical distance from you, and you don't want anyone to steal your sense of security and stability. You have someone coming towards you who wants to make plans with you, maybe to see you, to travel to you, to be near you. And you're like, I don't know. I don't think so. Not this time. I really don't think so. Actually, I want to get one more card because I pulled the Hermit out of that. The Devil, the Eight of Cups. I want to do one more. I want to clarify this Devil. Ten of Pentacles. It's almost as though this person's enticing you and maybe saying, I'm in this. I'm totally in this for the long haul. But you don't believe them this time. Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Wands. Page of Wands. I feel like you're seeing through a situation. Your Queen of Pentacles keeps coming at you. You're like, not this time. I have created too much stability, too much security for you to come back and wreck it all again. This is what it feels like. You're saying no. You might be, it's like that pause, this person's in the boat, right? And they're moving away from a situation. And it's that, let's cut the motor. Let's just sit still for a second. This person's chasing after me. Should I go back? Let me just sit here for a minute and ponder this. What should I do? You're going within, you're seeking answers, you're asking them questions, for sure. This is someone I do believe that you're communicating with. But this time you don't believe them. I mean, your back is turned. It's possible you may be trying to clear up some unhealthy patterning in a long-term connection and it's gotten really hard. But I see so many cards of moving on. Or this is a long-distance connection. There's a lot of confusion here in being trapped. And maybe not being able to feel like there's a way out. King and Queen, yeah. Some of you are leaving a situation right now at the end of the month. And you might be finding some sort of lifeline to exit something. I know you're disappointed. It's almost as though someone's repeating a pattern of behavior and you've learned what you needed to learn. You've done the research here. This person shows up as a king, sometimes, a King of Wands, sometimes a Knight of Wands. It's like there's someone who's just totally inconsistent. They might do that to rope you in, put out all the stops, right? And then once you say yes, you let your guard down, then they show up in more immature ways. And I feel like you kind of have someone who's like a bait and switch kind of energy. Let's get some advice, Aquarius. Yeah, Ten of Wands, some of you, this is actually a commitment that has been unstable, off and on, in and out. Whoop, there's a card in there from the previous deck. Curious, what is this? Ten of Wands. Or actually, I think I just sucked that one up on accident. I have a small table. Temperance. Trying to bring balance into a connection is very difficult. What is going on here? Somehow got some other cards involved. All right, let's get some advice. One more shuffle. What's the pre-shuffle here? Ace of Cups. The problem is that you have a lot of love for this person. But there's some forgiveness that's needed. This person, they're showing up in page energy. They're all over the place, actually. Page, Knight, King. You're like, you don't even know what to expect anymore from this person. That's the problem. They are all over the place. And it's a disappointment. And it's like you keep manifesting change, but it's all over the place. I think the good news is you're like had enough. You could just say, you know what, I just need a break from this. At least take a break at the end of the month so you can make yourself happy. The sun, the advice from spirit. Yeah. I think that you're going to be doing a lot of work making yourself happy moving forward, Aquarius, and you may need to grieve what you need to grieve. You know, a lot of you are deciding that, you know what, I don't want to be here anymore. I feel like you've been walking away from something, Aquarius, and now it's time to actually like do the final part, which is the hardest part, which is saying, you know what, I'm not going to go back to it again, because you probably have been going back to this maybe several times. Wrapping up the world here, which is we need to stop. You know, what is it? The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. And so I think that you've had enough of this cycle with someone because they're not changing. Whatever little change you're seeing, it's like it's like Mr. or Mrs. Good Time, right? Not taking it seriously. And you deserve more, honestly. And I think that it's time for you to do the work to make yourself happy and to grieve what you need to grieve here, all right? Grieve what you need to grieve, Aquarius. You know, we have the two cards of moving on here and really reevaluating and putting some distance between you and another person. You may be deciding, you know what, I'm going to go on a trip. I need to get over this. Your friends might be trying to drag you away. Let's just go away. Let's go on vacation. We need to get you out of this funk, right? You've been dealing with someone who's very difficult. And I know you've been asking yourself, why? But you know what? Sometimes we have these connections, and it's something that I've been trying to frame in my life as well, and it's hard. When you meet someone and you're like, wow, could have been great, right? We could have had it all, but we didn't. Why couldn't they rise to meet me in this beautiful energy? You brought that feeling. Why didn't they? Well, they weren't ready. That's the thing. You can't make someone show up in mature, healthy ways. You can't. And that's when you realize, you know what? My lesson here is to walk away. And almost there's going to be a lighter vibration. We know when we're making the right decisions when we actually get more stable. If you're in a cloud of confusion and feeling heavier energies dealing with someone, chances are they're not someone who's healthy for you. And once you distance yourself enough to really evaluate, is this healthy? That's what you're asking yourself. Is this healthy? And then I think you're going to determine, no, it's not. It's not. That's when you owe it to yourself to do that internal work, right? And to let go. Surrender it. If it feels too hard to hang on to, surrender it. If someone's meant for you, they'll come back in a healthier energy. But if you're fighting uphill, right? If you're fighting against the current, which is this person and their own toxicity, devil twice, y'all. You know what I'm talking about here, Aquarius. Winds of change. Yep. Got to have the courage. There's a lot of courage needed. Digging deep here. I think, you know, you're going to... Ooh, we got winds and waves here. Let's see what these have to say. Courage. Allowing change can open up your world in ways you could have never imagined. Dare to live courageously and soar above the clouds to discover new ideas, new people, and new outlooks to see your world in an expanded way. I think you're walking away from a very difficult cycle. And it's time to have the courage to open up your world in new ways. It's time for new people, new ideas, new outlooks. The other one, waves of attention, admiration. People notice you for the star that you are, whether through your work ethic or simply by being you. It's your turn. So bask in the waves of admiration and attention. You deserve it. You know, I think by you moving on from this situation, you will be having, this is the thing, when we turn our back on something that's toxic, typically beautiful stuff comes in. I do believe you're getting some sort of test here if you want to go back again. And I think you're going to have to work really hard to get out of the cycle and to move through the sadness. But once you do, you have new admirers and new people, new ideas, new beginnings, and a new outlook. All right? I'm sending you so much love. I'll be back home to do the July reading shortly. And thank you for being here with me today in a different location. Take care.